Okay, so it's not the perfect picture. Obviously, it's very bad lighting. I'm sorry, but at least the voice should be good enough. Day 171. I'm trying to become a millionaire, and I'm here back. So the thing about this videos and challenge, um, sorry for mumbling. I'm utterly sorry. What are the things which made us closer to our dream? Okay. Um, for next couple I don't know how long it's gonna take, but the goal for next certain period of time is gonna be to get a high paying job, like a coding job, and and at the same time I have to. Right, sorry for that. So to get a coding job or high paying job, and I hope I'm gonna be able to get a coding job because this is a valuable skill which took me a while to learn, and I don't want to lose it. So in order to not lose it, I have to get something related to this. And there's a good thing that our agency is specified in building apps and websites, web apps and websites. But let's be honest, I don't want to risk my agency's name and the quality of the client's product. So I would rather, make mistakes in something like that on a job, working for someone, on someone's project, and don't really risk that much, than risking my name and my business's name on the line. But that's obviously not the number one reason why you want to get a job. The number one reason is because you don't have money right now in the moment, and to make money, to kind of get up to your own, own 2 feet, you need to find some kind of a job, and I did had a random day job before, and that place got closed. So there is, why am I saying all of this is because I had a coding interview today and I failed it. Not from a standpoint of like, it was okay, there was like many reasons, right? There was like not one but multiple reasons. First of all, the position itself was not, I don't know if I'm gonna get a little technical right now. If you're not technical, then just close your ears for a period of time. So the position was full stack, which is combination of front end plus back end. And I know only one technology, which is front end, and I had a huge disadvantage when it comes to this position, but still they wanted to have an interview with me and interview how well do I know front end kind of thing. And obviously it's a new company, and because they were a new company, they wanted to save up money, and that's why they wanted to hire two in one rather like separately front end and back end. I don't know. I don't think honestly that this was all my fault because I did prepare it rather than, in contrast with other interviews I had in the past where I did not prepare for an interview at all and just went on, and from first or second question I sucked. But this interview I went for very far, alhamdulillah, almost so I guess close to 20 questions, almost close to 20 questions I answered confidently, and then after 20 it was like here and there, okay? Because there's lots of things I never have tried in my life, and when they ask you how does it work, I either forgot how it worked and now I can't answer. I can't give an example. Even if I know how does this thing work, I just never have used it. So that thing kind of made me a little, you know, one thing I did not count it when I was starting this entire journey, but I'm too far to stop recording these videos at this point. But what I wanted to say is, you know, I want to document my life, and if you are watching this video and you're like, okay, that's a cool thing, I want to kind of repeat the same thing, I want to kind of a little bit warn you about the things which you're gonna be facing, alright? So don't think that being a man and or trying to become a real good high value man at the same time trying to document your life on YouTube is gonna be an easy thing. Not because of the community feedback, but rather just looking at yourself at the camera, and you have to say and talk about, you know, the bad things which are gonna happen a lot on the journey. I'm sorry for the lighting. I don't know if I can fix it. Wow, okay, so that's better. Shit is gonna go wrong. Like, I today lost a opportunity to get a job and probably get paid good amount of money. I didn't even really ask how much they were willing to pay, because I knew that, as I said, I had a huge disadvantage, so it was kind of like a gamble to me. But why is this one hitting different? Is because, you know, I lost my first day job, you know. They didn't fire me, but I still, you know, feel sad. And after this, I think I was kind of like having some kind of a hope on that I don't have to go for and search for another random day job which is just gonna pay you money in return for your time. And I'm gonna get this job, you know. On Monday 4 p.m. I have an interview, and I am gonna get this job, but didn't happen. So I guess there is some kind of what am I gonna do now kind of question inside. And although I might look, you know, my hands, you know, my body language kind of like, you know, happy, something like that. It's, you know, as I said a couple of minutes, you know, ago, it's gonna be really hard as a man to talk about things which went wrong. And how do you feel? All right, because you have to be transparent, you have to be, you know, authentic, right? And I don't want to be sitting here and saying, yes guys, we failed, you know. Failure is a sign of that we're on the right track, we're on the right path. Success requires a lot of failures, and if you're not failing, you're not even trying, kind of thing, you know, that all hypes up, you know, and helps you to not get really depressed like a lot of some really stupid people. But it doesn't mean that, you know, venom is sweeter to a person who knows, you know, the molecular formula of it, right? You really do know. Okay, so you know that you're gonna face failure on the way to the top, but it doesn't make the taste of it sweeter, all right? So I don't know, I kind of didn't really want to talk to anyone, but I was just made to record this video, and that's why I'm here, you know. I probably probably not gonna get many views because it sucks to hear this kind of stories, you know, it's not inspirational. But I believe that there's gonna be millions of people, if they're gonna be able to share this video with each other and blah blah blah. When you're gonna be feeling down, turn on this video and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, by the way, like, this is so good to know that there is someone either who is going through this thing, if you're watching this video right now, or you know, a year later, 2 years later, 5 years later, after I have made it, inshallah, you're gonna be watching and you're like, okay, there's you know, I'm feeling shitty like him, so like, it's okay, right? It's okay to sometimes not know what you're gonna do. It's okay sometimes, you know, it's not like, you know, it's not the end of the, you know, world, whatever. It's not end of the world. And I don't care about anyone who, you know, kind of, whatever. You know, there's some people who are gonna be, who are brainwashed. That's the only word I can say. I can define these people by this, you know, social media kind of thing. Social media, and you know, forgot about the real world is not social media, right? The social media is a fake representation of a world, and social media shows you the world how you would like to see it. If you would like to see it, that Lambos and Ferraris almost anyone can buy, is this kind of luxury. Almost every post you're gonna see is gonna be like that. So yeah, I mean, you believe in what you wanna believe. Peace.